Hey guys, it's J19 brought to you another video, and today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation news we got, Sony's plans for PlayStation moving forward, and talk a little bit about the PlayStation 6. We got a little bit of word going around, a little bit of rumors, leaks, whatever you want to call them. I decided to just make a video on it because it could be substantial, it could be nice to see. It's also just further indication that what we already know, right? So we're going to talk about that today, talk about the plans for PlayStation from Sony, and what their ideas, what they want to do for PlayStation moving forward, and all that wonderful jazz. So if you guys want more PlayStation news, feel free to like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications, stay notified when I upload my next video on this type of topic, if you guys want more PlayStation news. So with that said, let's get right into it. Let's talk about the PlayStation, Sony's plan for PlayStation moving forward. They quoted that they want to make sure that the consoles of PlayStation is the main focus. So everybody's wondering if they're going to go day and date with PC eventually. That's not likely going to happen or change anytime soon. They want to make sure that the PlayStation brand consoles are the main focus. That means they're going to release games on PlayStation first. So if you guys are worried about that, if you're on PC, well, you're going to have to go out and buy a PlayStation console or wait about a year or two or three. If you don't care about spoilers, if you're not looking at spoilers, then you don't have to worry about it. If you're worried about spoilers, well, Sony wants you to buy a PlayStation to play their games until it comes to PC. So PC is not going to be a big focus. You know, Helldivers 2 was a successful game on PC. Like, it sold a lot of copies. So that was a success, right? Even Ghost of Tsushima sold a lot of copies. God of War, Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, right? Those games sold pretty well on this PC platform, which is like, we all saw that coming, right? There's a lot of PC players say they want to play PlayStation games. They can now, right? So we got that. So that's their plans. Their plans is make sure the consoles will stay, as their main focus. They want to make sure that when people buy a console, it's like, oh man, I could just play this on PC instead. Well, you have to wait. So that's the main focus with that, which I kind of like the idea because that's what Sony's always been about, right? Putting their games on PlayStation, and then when they finally got in the PC realm, right, putting games on PC, that's what it was all about, right? It was all about putting games on the platform, on consoles. And if you buy their product, this is what you get. You get these heavy bangers every single time it comes out. So there's that. Now for the PlayStation 6, I got a little bit of information. It's been reported, which we probably already knew this. The PlayStation 6 is already deep in development, which kind of makes sense, right? If the PlayStation 5 is in the second half of its life cycle, yeah, the PlayStation 6 has got to be deep in development. Okay, so initially, Intel and some other company were trying to bid heavily on the PlayStation 6. They lost the contract to develop chips for the next gen console. AMD won the deal. Backwards compatibility is high importance for the PlayStation 6. What kind of backwards compatibility? Probably PS4, PS5. I hope that PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be backwards compatibility on PS6. If you do that, I definitely gonna buy that console day one. I'm gonna make dang sure I get one day one, so I can play all the old games on there day one. That'd be amazing. Moving from AMD to Intel would have compromised backwards compatibility. So again, they stuck with AMD. AMD won the bid, which is great because now they're gonna have them make a chip to allow better backwards compatibility. Sony disagreed with Intel on price, who would have taken higher profits. Yeah, they disagreed with that. So they said, AMD, you're the best bet. No official announcement of PS6 has been made yet the source speculates it'll be announced in 2026 or maybe 2027. Court documents suggest that the PlayStation 6 won't launch before 2028. So anyways, this source comes from Push Square. They talked about that. They heard some word going around about the PlayStation 6. To me, the PlayStation 6 is not going to launch until 2028 or possibly 2029. I don't think it's going to be sooner than that. If they release it in 2026 or 7, that is going to be like so like jarring to me, because then they basically just gave up on the PlayStation 5, said we're moving to PlayStation 6. They move all their games of development. If this coming out in 2026 or 2027, all their games are in like early to middle of development. They'll switch over to PlayStation 6, right? They'll switch over to that, because guess what? The dev kits are gonna be going. The dev kits are probably already being sent out if it's that coming out early. See what I mean? It just doesn't make a lot of sense. I think the PlayStation 5 console it suffered from the COVID years, right? 2020, 2021. It finally got back on its feet in 2022. So if you look at that, it's like almost 2.5 years of like suffering, even though they sold extremely well. But game development was affected by this. Like, they had to push projects back. Some projects got canceled. You guys know what I mean. It was a mess. So to take that in count, the PlayStation 6 makes more sense being like a 2028, 2029, because if they push it out that far, that gives the times a little wiggle room for the PlayStation 5 to, to speed up its process of, hey, we finally get games out for this thing, right? Especially first party. I know first party still have cross gens. They still have some games like, like Returnal, when it finally got bought. Housemarque got bought by Sony, so it was a PlayStation title. You had, not Ghost of Tsushima, but you had Returnal, Spider-Man 2. You had Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, right? Those were PlayStation 5 exclusives, right? And Demon's Souls Remake. You had those games. There's probably a few other games I'm probably missing. But you guys get my point, right? There's a lot of third party, there's some second party deals out there that were first part, like PS5 only. But those eventually will be going to PC and other platforms. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys for today. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of the PlayStation 6 news. When do you guys think we're going to see a PlayStation 6? Are you guys happy about the backwards compatibility being a major importance? What do you guys think of AMD beating out Intel and another company or two from the bid race? What do you guys think of all that? What do you guys think of the Sony's plans moving forward? Making sure that PlayStation consoles are the main focus. What do you guys think of the PlayStation 5 so far? Let me know in the comments below. With that said, hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. I'll catch y'all on the next video. I have links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. You guys know what to do. Thank you so much for all the love and support as we get closer to 300 subscribers. And smash a like, do all that stuff if you guys want more PlayStation news, rumors, leaks, and more. I'm Jaden18. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Take care.